Okay, Mike Masato, CEO of Staff Driven Dental and the Dental Road Warrior, training for episode 88 in the series. So hopefully everybody's back in the game right now. And as a reminder, it is a game, and we try to make it fun and we try to make it enjoyable. When going back to practice, it's easy to lose sight of the enjoyment of practice these days, given everything we have to go through to be there, to treat our patients and to keep everybody happy and safe. But I got to tell you, one of the best things I've been teaching my clients right now is about keeping spirits up, keeping morale high, reinstituting some sort of game. And I'm sure throughout the course of these 88 episodes now that I've talked about having a game and keeping statistics and all that as well. But I want to do a little reminder here, because now more than ever when we're regrouping here, we need some time to regroup. And I think all of you that are listening to this that have practices need to take a step back. And now that we're up and running again, have some time to regroup as a team and kind of reset. Talk about new goals, reset the bar, look at your incentive program if you have one. If you don't get one in, it's more than ever now, we should be giving an incentive program for the team, especially if they've been there backing you up through the entire thing and they've been taking a hit along with you. I know some of you are saying, well, my team doesn't deserve it the way they were. I'm not talking about them. If they're really that bad, they shouldn't have been there. Anyway, now then they're probably going to be gone by now, so we don't have to focus on them. I'm talking about the team players, the ones that have been in the game with you all the way through thick and thin, and they're back in the practice, wanting to see you do well. But again, having a game in place is really critical, and keeping score. And one of my favorite quotes of all time is, you cannot win the game if you don't know the score. So you need to have a scoreboard in place again, and shoot for that. And but one of the things I want to talk about in keeping score, and I see a lot of strange things happen when we keep score. And this is where we get into the situation where when you have numbers, one of the critical errors and one of the biggest violations of practice success you can do is rationalize your numbers. All right, let me explain what I mean by that. Rationalizing the statistics. In other words, you have numbers, like you say, well, here's the number, here's my collections for the month. We add it all up, we get bonus this month. Oh, but wait. And we start making reasons why these numbers happen for the month, or vice versa, why they didn't happen for the month. And we start making justifications for that, and we try to explain it away. Sometimes for the negative, usually it's for the negative. I see this, especially when we hit these numbers. It's not a good thing to do to your team. It's not a good thing to do to yourself, to rationalize and make it be something else. Look, if the team mentality is we all win and we all lose together. So if we hit these numbers and we achieve some kind of goal that we set in the practice, why? And if you put it out there, and it's your responsibility to make sure you have a smart, intelligent bonus system in the first place. This is what I teach in having good bonus systems. I see a lot of bad bonus systems in my time that don't work, and that's why we get upset. We had a bad bonus system in place, and we feel like we're losing out because the team seems to be cashing in, but you're not putting more money in your pocket. Well, yeah, that means you have a bad bonus system. A good bonus system is a win-win for everybody. So when we hit numbers in the practice, we want to share in this victory together. And then a more demoralizing thing, and then go back to the team and say, hey, great, well, team says to you, Doc, we hit these numbers. And you say, well, wait a minute. I went back and you do your back office calculations, and we quote unquote recrunch the numbers and find out it's not happening because of some other reason. And usually something we kind of invent to make it explain away why these numbers happen. Look, if you want to blast them while the numbers are down and hit them while the numbers are down and blame them for that, so be it. But you got to give them full credit the other side of the coin when the numbers are up. So, and the standing rule about bonuses, about goals, and about numbers is the only reason why numbers are ever down in a practice. If you really want to call it black and white, right? You can justify and come up with explanations, and the only reason why they're ever down is because someone didn't push them up. That's it. Only reason why, right? And if they're up, the reason why they're up is because someone pushed them up. Vice versa here. We made the numbers happen. This doesn't happen just by accident, right? Some work had to be done, especially if you set the levels higher as a reach, right? If we hit those numbers, it's not by accident. Especially if you're training with a coach, you're training with somebody who's teaching you how to do better in the practice. These guys are going to battle for you every single day, and they're trying to make you be successful. Share in the wealth. It's a good thing when everybody wins, right? It's not a time to be in scarcity with people. I teach about being scarcity versus abundance. You always want to be in abundance with your team. Err on the side of in their favor, right? It's gonna pay off huge dividends in the long run. Oh well, I gave out a couple bonuses, but it cost me an extra couple $100. No, it didn't. Okay, those couple $100 you might have aired on their favor is going to come back to you multiple times over in upbeat morale, feelings of goodwill, staff looking and team looking at you positively for going a little bit extra for them. Okay? It goes a long way. You have to remember, again, let's not forget, they're on a fixed income. They have their salary. They have their whatever wages you pay them per hour, and they're limited by that. And the other thing is you have the unlimited ability, Doc, to make money and adjust your salary. If you say, hey, next week I'm going to give myself a raise, I had a great month, you can do that. They don't have that ability, right? So as I said, any little bonus, a little more we can give them, it's a big help to them right now, especially now. And the most important thing we want to do them right now is get them re-engaged and get them excited and happy again about being in practice, putting their attention on the game again, taking their attention off the worry and the fear and all the crazy things that are going on, and put it back on playing a game. All right. So the thing you don't want to do with statistics is rationalize them away. You don't. The best way to look at numbers is black and white. If we hit it, it's because we pushed them up. If we didn't, it's because someone didn't do that. Someone didn't step to the plate to do that. And we all take full responsibility for that. And your job as a leader coming in is to set the game, to do the reset, to reset the bar, to go back with the numbers, to, like I said, like, here we go. Because what we've been hearing is doom and gloom about everything right now. And a lot of us are getting back off the deck right now, and numbers are starting to happen again, and practice is starting to happen. Positive things are going on. Great. Let's all take a win on that. It's really good to do. Right? And we want, again, having them focus on this game and, like I said, not explaining away the numbers or something else. And again, yes, you're right. If the numbers are down, let's take a look at that. We didn't hit them. We, as a group, did not hit them together. It's not them. It's your responsibility. If they don't hit the numbers, like, well, what resources, what skills did I not give them? What tools, what training, what personnel, what's missing here that they're not able to hit these numbers in my practice? What's going on here? Right? Why is your job not getting done? Right? And with everybody here, that's the way to look at it right there. And take a look at it. And again, ranting and raving, going off the rails is not going to help matters right now. Take a good analytical look at what's going on. The numbers don't lie. Like, unless it gets said like someone's cheating numbers, and I've seen that in my time too, and you just end up cheating yourself. But if you're playing with the numbers, the numbers don't lie. The number, whatever the numbers are, they are. And like I said, for better or for worse. Look at them, and I know that there's still an aversion. So many practice, even to this day, with all the practice management that's out there right now, and all the coaching and all the self-help and self-improvement and business coaching that's out there, talking about how it's so important to have goals, and track numbers. It's still a mystery to some people how they don't do that. How they have no awareness of what the numbers are in the practice, except when their accountant tells them the good or bad news at the end of the year. Can't operate like that, especially in these times right now. We have a lot of making up to do, a lot of ground to make up from lost time, all those months out of the practice, a lot of us that are watching this right now. So how are you going to go about doing it? What's the plan going to be? Right? So the first step would be, like I said, regroup, reset, get together with the team, create the new game. Right? Let's give them a score, set the scoreboard up, look at it every day, work at it as a team, and you don't try to explain away the numbers for better or for worse. Right? It is what it is. It's one of the most overused expressions of the day, but it's so true. Right? This is what it is, and we have to either do something about it. If it's going well, let's continue to strengthen those things, keep doing the good things that's got us there. Or if it's going bad, what are we going to do to make sure that we bring these numbers back up again, and to continue to go in the right direction with the practice? All right. So trying to keep it all positive right now. So I hope you guys, whoever's watching this out there right now, are doing well. You're on the road to recovery with the practice. Again, we're doing good work out there. It's needed. It's necessary health care for everyone. And you look back a few months ago, look how bad it was now, then how we thought, and now look how it's going. And many of my practices are back doing it. It is different, but you know what? People are coming in. They want the treatment. They want the care. There's always a time. There's never a bad time to have good dentistry. All right, in your life. So I hope you're enjoying these videos and watching them and sharing them. And please feel free to share it with others. And or reach out to me and message me anytime you want for topics you'd like to hear about. And I'll be back soon with another episode.